Milwaukee's Miller Park is where the Dodgers begin their 7-game road trip. With the injuries adding up, the team is not at full strength in Game 1, though Clayton Kershaw is on the mound. But it's not enough as the Brewers get the 4-3 win.
The Brewers with 3 in the bottom half of the 8th come from behind to beat the Dodgers.
Okay, so we got lead going to bullpen today.
Yeah, 20 fastballs.
20 fastballs.
And then we'll cap them at 80. Puig runs the bases today.
Puig runs the bases with possible DH at Rancho tomorrow.
Yeah.
The morning after, the meeting between Stan Conti and Steve Smith is not about Game 2, but about the growing list of players who are not playing.
This road trip is a special circumstance so far for us this season. We have a few of our guys that are on the disabled list with us here in Milwaukee. Most of our guys that are on the disabled list back in Los Angeles getting ready to play in rehab games. We're sharing videos through our phones and computers and messaging each other back and forth.
Smith is the team's physical therapist, whose job it is to be all-knowing while focusing on the day-to-day doings of every player.
I take care of the players that are on the disabled list and also take care of the players that are active. It's a busy job. It's certainly rewarding, and it keeps you on your toes for sure.
The acceptance to physical therapists in Major League Baseball has been actually slow, but now I think it's mainstream. We try to have the most talented people and the most hands to be able to do the job. Unfortunately, he's very, very busy right now.
Keeping Smith busy today is reliever Brandon League.
Breathe into my hand up here on the right. Good.
League has a shoulder injury. After his physical therapy, he'll take a key step in his return, a second scripted bullpen session.
We're going out now?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go out to the field, and he'll start his throwing program. I'll count his pitches, and then we'll also track his velocity. Brandon's throwing program today was really successful. I saw a lot of confidence in him, probably the most that I've seen so far, just through his warm-up throws and his long tossing, and even when he was on the mound. If you feel comfortable, you can start touching 80 today. It's up to you. Is that where you thought you were at? All right, that's 10 more. Took some slow-mo video of him from the side just to go over his mechanics with him later. He was smooth. It looked pretty effortless today, so that makes me feel good about how he's going to be able to handle the stress. I'm just happy that your arm's putting out what you think it should be putting out. Like when you're throwing 75 or you're throwing 80, that's what you feel like you should be doing. So, all right.
From the field, Smith goes directly to the clubhouse to study the film he just shot.
Ideally, I'd like to see more of his number from this view and this position.
This isn't about being a pitching coach. If you're a physical therapist, it's about knowing where his breakdowns are in his delivery and then trying to work on those in the time that he does stuff with me. Some of why the ball sinks so much with Brandon is because he has slightly abnormal mechanics. So you don't want to get rid of that because that's what he does for a living. You know, that's what makes him successful and effective. You just try to balance what he needs to perform with what we know he needs to have a healthy shoulder. When we're watching videos, the communication is hugely important because he and I don't speak the same language all the time. I like to see more of your number.
Why?
To separate between your hips and your shoulders. Take stress off your shoulder.
You're not seeing that because I'm not staying close with this.
That's what exactly. We're saying the same thing.
Steve's like a trainer slash videographer slash PT slash massage guy slash, I mean, you should change his name to Steve slash.
When you're around players and people for such a long time every day, you really start to develop some close personal relationships with these guys. It becomes more than just a therapist-player relationship, more of a close friendship. It means quite a bit to me and to the rest of our staff when our guys get back on the field and stay on the field and do well.
The second game goes much better in Milwaukee, with the healthy Dodgers pounding out an 8-2 win.
And a fly ball to center field. Heading on back is Gomez. He's at the wall. He leaps and it's gone! A 3-run home run for Justin Turner.
A Dodger victory and no injuries make it easy to leave the park in a good mood.